So the public integrity unit no longer will assist with that.
Well, that I don't know because I'm not with public integrity.
Okay, they're not returning my call. When I told them my life wasn't, I didn't feel safe.
Well, I will email them and let them know that you have called. This is 469-66-KUYANA.
Yes, Clark. So so you're telling me if all police departments are corrupt and won't let me do a report, that I fear my safety.
I didn't say.
I'm telling you that I'm experiencing that. Let me verbalize the question. If no police report, every police department I go to has been corrupt and sabotaged the police reports and won't do a proper investigation, the only place that I can go is the Attorney General. And what other place?
The Texas Rangers. Like I said, they're the lead law enforcement agency in the state.
Right, but I was arrested there August 1st, 2019 for reporting crimes. The police intervened there and was laughing and arrested me. He thought it was very funny to contribute to domestic violence. And apparently multiple other parties share that agreement because I haven't been able to get anything resolved for years.
Okay, well, I don't think we're going to be able to help you with it either, but like I said, I will pass on your information.
Well, if this is a district attorney, you think maybe you can forward me to someone that can protect me? Because it shouldn't be a bottomless pit if police are committing crimes and being enlisted in domestic violence. If you have a legitimate interest in doing your job and upholding the law, I would think that you would spend a little bit more effort in finding a place that I can get assistance and not leave someone in danger.
Well, typically that's your local law enforcement agency.
But if I'm not able to get them to do law enforcement for years, who's above the police department? Why are so many parties dropping the buck? Or, I mean, I don't know why are so many parties not doing their job and leaving me in this chaos?
Well, obviously there's something else going on.
Well, with the proper investigation, one would be able to attain the evidence. But no, I mean, there is something else going on. You're right. Because if someone repeatedly begs for their life year after year and get ignored, and parties are rude and don't call them back and duck and dodge the multiple parties, you're right. That's a red flag. There's a lot going on. If you get arrested at a domestic violence support group and it gets ignored year after year, I believe you. I think you're correct. Something is definitely going on. And there's some big serious crimes that are getting ignored. No domestic abuser needs to have the right to abuse power to this degree and for it to keep going on year after year. Violate custody agreements, steal, and then it's allowed and ignored. Keep me from getting funds from the Social Security. I still haven't been able to get them. Because security removed me from that. You're right. There is something definitely going on. And I want to figure out why these agencies keep ignoring me year after year and playing games with my life and denying me services at multiple different places. Police should not have a free reign to contribute to abuse and terrorize people. Going to a domestic abuse, arresting me, a domestic abuse support group, arresting me there and assaulting me, and I can't report it anywhere on the planet? I can't report the identity theft, getting locked on trains, assaults. And first it was the integrity unit. They ducked and dodged and played games, and now they can't assist, and the district attorney can't assist. Go back to the Texas Rangers where they arrested me for trying to report a crime there.
Well, Ms. Clark, I've got several other calls coming in, so I'm going to have to let you go, but I will send an email over to the folks over at our unit.
Yeah, that's how a lot of my calls end, sir. This is definitely a red flag. They have more high priority calls than someone begging for their life for years to get ignored. I've said a lot of things that you claim that you haven't heard of, but your response is to get off the phone? If it's
I'm telling you that I will pass your information on.
Okay.
If it's been going on to several years, then you're obviously not under duress at this particular moment any more than you were a couple of years ago, correct?
Well, the thing of it, sir, is I want it to end. How long must a person feel that their life is in jeopardy? before our government fails. I mean, while our government fails them. How much more do I have to endure this? Do I have to spend the rest of my life fearing my life, police getting away with crimes and controlling what I report? Only we're taking minimal reports and then sabotaging and lying in the reports? No, denied services all over. I cannot get advocacy from a domestic violence place anywhere. I can't obtain my child custody rights. With my child, she misses me and I miss her dearly. And
Okay,
it
well,
was
there again, you're talking about things we have no control over here at the district attorney's office.
Well, the thing of it is I'm being railroaded by this abuser, and police are covering for him, and enlisted bullies for him. So these are a lot of things that are going on in my life that multiple parties are ignoring and covering up for. I shouldn't have to go through this year after year. I want it to end, and it's a revolving
I'm gonna
door.
let you go. Have a good day.
Well, I've been going through it years. He hung up. Yes, so he hung up. I've been going through this years, and it's time for it to end.